Hi, I'm Phil Penco, Chief of Police for the City of Monterey, California. And on behalf of the city and the men and women of the Monterey Police Department, I want to invite you to join us in October of next year for the 2014 CIT International Conference. Monterey is truly a unique and special place with something to offer everyone. Whether it's a stroll or bike ride along the coastal trail, a visit to the world-renowned Monterey Bay Aquarium, kayaking, sport fishing, or just exploring Monterey's rich military history, there's always something for people to enjoy. So I hope to see you here in Monterey next year for the conference. It's going to be a great investment of your time and truly a fantastic learning opportunity. And just so you know, even though you don't hear it enough, the work that you do is very much appreciated. Through your efforts, potentially violent situations are often brought to safe conclusions. People don't have to go to jail, and people in crisis receive a stabilizing voice that they so desperately need.
Hi, I'm Scott Miller, Sheriff of Monterey County. Crisis intervention training here in Monterey County was born out of tragedy some years ago. The expectations of what police officers and law enforcement could do with mentally ill individuals out on the street was really misunderstood. And what was expected of us was beyond the limitations of our training and experience. CIT has enabled us to deal with difficult situations on the street for many years and has saved countless lives with the ability to better handle such situations. I know this training conference will give you many of the tools you need to hone your craft and save lives out there. From a jail standpoint, it has also allowed us to keep people out of jail that necessarily need better treatment than that. It's helped our deputies and our officers identify people who would benefit from medical care rather than incarceration. And it's given us many more tools with which to deal with this difficult population.
Hello, I'm Chief Vicki Myers of the City of Seaside, California and the City of Pacific Grove, California. I serve as the liaison for law enforcement chiefs throughout Monterey County and the Monterey County Behavioral Health Commission. The first CIT Training Academy was established in 2000, serving over 1,100 men and women in the law enforcement profession, giving them the tools and ability to address mental health issues in our county to a successful resolution for the officers and for the community.
Hi, my name's Kelly McMillan. I'm the Chief of Police of the Salinas, California Police Department. It's an honor for me to be here today to describe to all of you how our collaboration with behavioral health has worked at the Salinas Police Department. First and foremost, I have to talk about the crisis intervention training. Like many departments, through a tragic event that ended violently in Salinas, we realized we were not sufficiently trained to deal with consumers who lived in our jurisdiction. Our goal today, and as our goal has been over the past many years, is to train all of our Salinas police officers in the crisis intervention methodology. A little over half of our police officers are CIT trained. They're specifically identified to our dispatchers as CIT trained, and we have placed protocols where if a consumer is involved in a call or a suspected consumer is involved in a call, the first officer to respond is likely to be a CIT trained officer. And because of our ability now to appropriately interact with that community, we know that negative outcomes have been greatly reduced. The second big collaboration that's really important to me as the Chief of Police is our crisis intervention stress management team. This is a long-standing collaboration we've had with behavioral health where when our officers are involved in traumatic events, as they often are in a city like Salinas, very high activity, we are able to bring those officers together with behavioral health professionals and specially trained police officers to do the diffusings and the debriefings that we know over the long term keep our officers and personnel mentally and physically capable of performing their duties. Our CISM team is so strong and so well respected now in Monterey County. The Behavioral Health Officer of the Year was the head of our Crisis Intervention Stress Management team. The third collaboration I want to describe is, I think, very unique among law enforcement and behavioral health professionals, and that has to do with our tactical community. Most police departments have a special weapons and tactics team, often supported by a hostage negotiation or crisis negotiation team. Well, Salinas is no different. The addition of behavioral health as a critical component of our hostage negotiations team has made a world of difference in our ability to peacefully conclude many of the tactical situations we're confronted with. And really, I think this collaboration with behavioral health and hostage negotiation SWAT is really cutting edge stuff that I think many departments should be investing in.
I'm Devin Corpus, Crisis Supervisor for Monterey County Behavioral Health, and I want to welcome you to the 2014 CIT International Conference here in Monterey County next year. As the Crisis Team Supervisor, I also coordinate our CIT Academy, which has been in existence since the year 2000. Monterey County has been internationally recognized by CIT International for our innovative academy and our excellent relationship between behavioral health and law enforcement. We have a behavioral health hostage negotiations team, which is the first of its kind. Our academy is a 40-hour academy, and at the end of the week, officers get to practice all of the skills that they've learned throughout the week in real-life scenario-like situations. Because of tragedies that have occurred nationally, like Newtown, like Tucson, like the Aurora, Colorado shooting, CIT is more important than ever before. We want to equip our officers with the valuable skills to de-escalate crisis situations, not only with our mentally ill population, but they can use these skills anywhere. These officers put their lives on the line on a daily basis, and our collaboration between behavioral health and law enforcement is extremely valuable to keep the safety of the community, individuals, and our law enforcement officers.
So remember,
Come join us in Monterey
For collaboration,
Education and recreation.
For the Crisis Intervention Team 2014 International Conference.
Imagine a place where everything perfect somehow happened. Sea met land. Mountains met sky. Latitude met longitude. Met surfer dude. Redwoods met three woods. Chardonnay met ocean spray. Seahorses met land horses. Butterflies met blue skies. The past cozied up to the present, and life could be lived at 0 miles per hour or 150. Such a place exists, filled with endless possibilities. Monterey County. So much to discover.